Beloved, welcome. Today you and I are stepping into territory that very few people ever understand about themselves. A truth that silently governs dreams, decisions, sabotages, and destinies. Episode 8 is titled The Fear of Success, Why Expansion Triggers Panic, and How to Become the You Who Can Hold More. This isn't an episode about goals, productivity, or achievement. This is an episode about capacity. The emotional, energetic, and vibrational capacity to receive more than you ever known. Because the truth is simple. Most people are not afraid of failure. They're afraid of expansion. They're afraid of being seen. They're afraid of becoming. They're afraid of rising. They're afraid of holding more. Let's explore this deeply. Section 1. You are not afraid of success. You are afraid of the consequences of success. Fear of success is never actually about success. It's about what success requires. Greater visibility, greater responsibility, greater vulnerability, greater boundaries, greater honesty, greater embodiment, greater self-trust, greater identity expansion. You don't fear the breakthrough. You fear who you will have to become in order to sustain it. You fear the relationships that might shift, the people who may not celebrate you, the expectations that might arise, the unknown territory expansion brings, the inner changes you can no longer avoid, the version of you who does not apologize for shining. The fear isn't of success, the fear is of the after. Section 2. Success requires the death of an old self. There's a spiritual truth most people avoid. Every expansion requires a small death. A death of old habits, of old identities, old roles, old self-concept, old tolerances, old limitations, old comfort zones. Success requires becoming someone who no longer matches the identity you survived through. So naturally, your ego panics, your nervous system braces, your mind overthinks, your emotions tighten, your body resists. Not because something is wrong, but because something is changing. Success is not difficult because you're inadequate. Success is difficult because you're shifting identities. Section 3. The familiarity of almost. Here is one of the most heartbreaking truths. Most people stay in a perpetual state of almost healed, almost ready, almost confident, almost empowered, almost enough, almost whole, almost joyful, almost living their calling. Why? Because almost is safe. Almost keeps you in familiar pain. Almost keeps you in the identity you've outgrown. Almost lets you dream without risking expansion. Almost gives you the hope without requiring transformation. Almost is the armor of the unrisen self. But beloved, you are not meant to live in almost. You are meant to live in arrival. Section 4. The nervous system's response to expansion. When your life begins to grow, even slightly, the nervous system often interprets expansion as danger. Why? Because your nervous system has been conditioned to expect stress, disappointment, emotional labor, survival, low-level fear, joy, ease, success, enoughness. These feel unfamiliar, and the unfamiliar to the survival brain is unsafe. So the body responds to expansion with anxiety, panic, tension, procrastination, overwhelm, avoidance, shutting down, self-sabotage, shrinking, and perfectionism. Not because you fear success, but because your body has been taught that expansion is safe. Section 5. Why success threatens relationships and identities. You fear success because success brings new dynamics, new boundaries, new responsibilities, new versions of you, new reactions from others, and there are 4 specific fears that emerge. First, the fear of outgrowing people you love. Your fear your rise will create distance. You fear you won't be understood. You fear you will lose connection. Number 2, fear of being judged or envied. Success makes you visible. Visibility makes you vulnerable. Number 3, fear of not being able to sustain the higher level. What if I rise and then fall? What if I can't maintain it? Number 4, fear of losing identity that helped you survive. If you're no longer struggling or caretaking or carrying others or hiding behind humility or living small, who are you? This is the real fear. Success threatens the version of you the world is used to, and the version of you your nervous system has normalized. Section 6. The path to expansion, capacity building. Here is the truth. Success is not about doing more, it's about being able to hold more. To hold more joy, more ease, more energy, more worth, more truth, more attention, more visibility, more self-love, more possibility, and more peace. Capacity is built through receiving, not efforting. It is built through allowing compliments, saying yes to support, letting yourself rest, trusting your inner voice, setting higher boundaries, holding your power, taking up space, honoring your desires, letting things be easy. Capacity is built through practice, not pressure. You become someone who can hold more by slowly teaching your nervous system that more is safe. Section 7. A guided expansion practice. Let's do this together. Place a hand over your heart. Slow your breath. Drop your shoulders. Now visualize a future version of yourself, the one who has expanded into their fullness. See them clearly, confident, grounded, radiant, unapologetic, peaceful, sovereign, joyful, aligned, whole. Now whisper gently, I am becoming you. It is safe to rise. It is safe to expand. It is safe to receive more. Feel your body soften. Feel your identity stretch. Feel your future approach. This is expansion. This is capacity. This is the beginning of more. Section 8. Preparing for Episode 9. Episode 9 takes this journey higher. Episode 9, the joy threshold, why you cut off happiness and how to raise your vibrational set point. It is one of the most important teachings of this entire arc. But for now, beloved, your fear of success is not fear. It is your soul telling you that you are standing on the edge of becoming.